Hello everyone, I'm Nitsahone. Welcome back to Kaladesh Limited Review Week here on my channel. Every time a new set comes out, I post a limited review video every day from the day it is spoiled until the pre-release. In these videos, I talk about my initial impressions about the format. Today, I continue my color-by-color review of the best commons and uncommons in the format with red. The last few days I've covered white, blue, and black, and tomorrow I will get to the last color of green, though I am also going to do a video for colorless in Kaladesh because there are so many colorless cards, and there will also be an archetype video thereafter. But for now, let's take a look at the best uncommons in red. Red isn't incredibly deep in uncommons, but the ones that are strong seem really strong. At number 3, I have Maulfist Doorbuster. He's in the same family as Goblin Heelcutter and Valdarin Duelist, and while he may be a little worse in some ways because of the lack of haste, he will have a similar impact on the game. Your opponent is going to be forced to play the game differently because suddenly leaving back 2 blockers won't be enough, because a Doorbuster and friends will get in for a ton of damage. Also, he adds energy. Red is one of the colors that seems the most demanding of energy, but it also produces a ton of it, so there will be a lot of synergy between Doorbuster and other cards that produce energy in red. At number 2, I have Furious Reprisal. It is a little clunky thanks to the fact that it's a sorcery, but it will be able to produce a lot of 2-for-1 situations, and that makes it a pretty good card in my book. I don't think it is quite first pickable, but every red deck in the format would probably be happy to have at least one copy. The best red uncommon in the format is Harness Lightning. Like the Doorbuster, Harness Lightning produces energy. You can then use any amount of energy to do damage to a creature. This means on its own, Harness Lightning can do up to 3 damage, and in conjunction with all the energy producing that is present in red, especially in red-blue and in red-green, you can take down even larger creatures. Now, what are the best red commons in Kaladesh? In terms of commons, red is a little strange. The top 2 red commons in the format are first pickable and incredibly strong, but figuring out a third card was kind of hard, because while there are a lot of solid choices, I don't think any of the cards in the running for third most powerful red common were especially impressive or stands out. In the end though, I did go with Salivating Gremlins. The Gremlins gives you a reasonable 2-3 body for 3, and if you're running a few artifacts, he turns into a Brazen Wolves with Trample every time you play one. This can be most potent with Fabricate, where it isn't impossible for him to be something like 6-3 or an 8-3 with Trample, but red doesn't actually have any Fabricate of its own, so it relies on being paired with either green, white, or black to take advantage of that. Like I said though, the top 2 commons are incredibly powerful. At number 2, I have Chandra's Pyrohelix, a functional reprint of Twin Bolt from Dragons of Tarkir, which in that set was a first pickable card and arguably the best red common. I think Chandra's Pyrohelix is first pickable as well. It can get some pretty nice 2-for-1s and can also just kill a lot of the X2s in the format at a good rate. Being instant speed, it can also produce some blowouts. However, unlike Twin Bolt, I actually think there's actually a better red common in this set, and that is Welding Sparks. For 3 mana, you at worst are doing 3 damage at instant speed, which is a great rate. On top of that though, if you are running enough artifacts, you can do a much larger amount of damage necessary to bring down creatures that cost a ton of mana. That does it for today's limited review video. Tomorrow I will continue with the color-by-color review with the best commons and uncommons in green. If you haven't already, don't forget to enter my Kaladesh giveaway. There should be an annotation for it. If you found the video useful, don't forget to click the like button. If you disagree with some of my picks or want to talk about other aspects of the format, let me know in the comments. And if you want to make sure you catch the rest of the Kaladesh limited review and all limited review videos for future sets, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.